Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now I do apologize that this particular video went up later than my normal schedule. I was just having a little technical difficulties, aka my interwebs were down. I could not upload. So, several months have passed since the last episode. I was getting a little bored just, letting time tick by, fighting bombers, waiting for the winter to end and whatnot. And I didn't want to spend like 5 more episodes just sitting around, so I just blew through. There's no land combat. All it was is some sporadic air combat. And let's see, you can see they're really into bombing right here. Definitely. Let's put these guys on air superiority, like just in this. Well, you know what we can do? Oh, damn it. Let's say air superiority. And then we just go, like, these provinces right here, except. And they should go up and accurately intercept those guys. Intercepting. Let's shorten some of the ranges, too. Like, a lot of these guys are set to go out really, really far. So let's put them on air intercept for a much shorter range. We'll put them on aggressive. See, let's put these guys on air. Let's put these guys I definitely want to put on a radius. There we go. Hopefully they'll do a little bit better. I've just never been very good at telling my guys, or not telling them, but getting them to do what I want them to do. Now, we're going to attack the Netherlands. We are not attacking Switzerland. A lot of people have been saying attack Switzerland. There's no point in attacking Switzerland. There's no resources there I need. It's mountains, it's forts. Yes, I could do it, but why? I don't need to. And same thing with, like, Norway and Sweden. The only resource up here that I don't already have is heavy water. And I'm not terribly concerned with that right now. I'm a little surprised I don't have heavy water, because there was a heavy water plant in the Soviet Union in real life, and I'm a little surprised they don't actually have one. I believe it was built in 1934. So, let's get started. We are going to declare war. I mean, I'm going to do this with, like, minimal amounts of troops, I think. Well, let's take this. We're going to leave some extras here. I want to do it with minimal amount of troops, just in case it does turn into a boondoggle, which I don't exactly anticipate that happening. I mean, I have really large air superiority in this area. They come over the continent, they're getting ripped up, and I have a lot of bombers around. So let's wait for these guys to get back, because I accidentally moved them off. Coal to oil conversion, seaport capabilities, that's going to be very important for the future. Alright, industry. Right here. Almost all of the upgrades are done. Let's see. Well, I gotta do something with these guys. These are all the bits and pieces of units that don't have anywhere to go right now, but all my units are pretty much filled out. Here we go. Mechanized infantry are still waiting. Let's see. Take a look at the production queue here. We got some anti-aircraft guns building in some of the areas that are getting bombed regularly. More V2s. Rocket interceptors are proving very effective. They're cheap, easy to build. They have a decent range. And they're highly combat effective. MPs. This is just MPs and cavalry, so they have a little bit of combat capabilities. Oil rigs. And then mechanized infantry, and that's armored engineers is the only thing left building, it looks like. We got the upgrades, radar installations, a couple infantry. When these come off, when these finish, I'm not going to replace them with any more infantry. That's just going to free up production queue. We got some medium bombers. That's another upgrade. Jet fighters, regular fighters, jet bombers, and then we got some navy. Alrighty. And what we're going to do... I don't plan on fighting the Royal Navy that much. Hang on, I want to check something. 457 transport ships right now. We have plenty of transport ships that, even if they do try to starve us out, we're going to have plenty of ships to replace any lost ones. I'm frankly not... I don't expect this to be too bad. They don't have oodles and oodles of units like the Soviet Union did. It's a pretty... confined front. What I actually, my initial plan is to drop paratroopers on a port and then just transport the units straight over, and then I won't even need Marines. Alright, seaports, money, and resources. Super heavy battleship construction. I am actually building a super heavy battleship right now. Capital ships, that's this one right here. Alright, and I did change out some of my ministers to give me a little bit more IC and a little bit less penalties that I wanted right now. And if we go to intelligence and priority, the only place my spies are getting sent right now are the US and the UK. And I'm a little surprised I don't have any spies anywhere. Have free spies. Why are there none in the United Kingdom right now? Let's actually swap this out to counter-espionage. US, counter-espionage. There we go, like that. Production, tech, espionage, officers, deploy. That's... I'm a little surprised we don't have any over there. Maybe they all got killed recently or something. So a lot of units are moving around. I have 2 airborne divisions right here that can get sent in. And what I'm really hoping is I can just drop them right on Plymouth here and capture the port without any trouble. And then we can just transport units over, cut these units off, destroy them, and move on up. Because that's a very limited front right there. So that means I can get some... I can put, like, my best units in there, and they'll be, ready and raring to go. All right, now my best units are probably these guys right here. Straighters Raiders. Well, when they get those mechanized infantry. So, like, these Panzer divisions we would need on a nearby port. So let's move them over here. I also detached a lot of my armies and stuff like that. I'm going to have to redo that. Fuel for money. Do I want it? See, I don't want to do that. Some people suggested doing that, but my opinion of this game when it comes to allies is that any resource I have is going to be better put to use in my hands than in my allies' hands. And, the Americans got wiped out down here without my help at all. Well, I raided the shit out of I sent all my convoy raiders that I had, submarines and convoy raiders down here, strangled them for supplies. The Vichy French and the Italians and the Spanish overran them and wiped out the Americans. Forgot about that. Bombers getting wrecked. Good. Battle of the Frisian Coast again. Getting shot up. We have these guys, but they're kind of shot up too. So a lot of units are moving around right now. Why don't we start with the Netherlands now? Well, we're almost there. Well, you know what? It'll be fine. I don't know how difficult... I don't necessarily anticipate their infantry being terribly good compared to mine. Let's make sure our command structure is properly set up. Which it's not. Commissar's Doom. Who are these guys? Who the fuck are you guys? Where'd you come from? You over here. Every once in a while I'm just like, oh, there's some guys here. Where the hell did they come from? Infantry. Well, you know what? Armored cars. Let's move these guys over here. We can put these guys together with other things and get some good stuff going. Alright, so, who we got here? Here's Group Nord. Yep, that's correct. We're going to put this on... Yeah, we'll leave it on aggressive. So, you are going to get attached to Nord. Wait, no, that's not right. Is this guy? Here's Group Nord. Same thing here. 2nd Panzer Army, here's Group Nord. Alright, there we go. Just to make sure we have the appropriate command structure set up. Alright, now what we're going to do is diplomacy, the Netherlands, declare war, conquer. I do. Alright, now, let's test this out. I don't know how tough they are, but we will soon see. Oh, does it look like they're capable of putting up too much of a fight? So we are going to overrun them as quickly as we possibly can. Attack. 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 Mountain troops attack. You're doing this with pretty minimal troops. Attack commenced. All over the border. Yeah, I did not think they'd be capable of putting up too much of a fight. Oof. The Air Force came up. Immediately got intercepted by my rocket interceptors, which I fucking love, by the way. Radar guided bombs. Oh, that's soft and hard attack for a bunch of people. The Japanese are taking care of that. That's under secret, I believe. Industrial efficiency is coming up pretty soon. Yep. They did have a decent military. I mean, they've had all war to build it up or to buy it from other people. That naval bombers up there. You're getting really intercepted. Yeah, we are just all over the border. I was actually thinking that maybe what I could do is it was suggested in the comments as well, is let the Allies dump units into the Netherlands and then wipe them out. But honestly, right now, I'd rather just wipe them out. Right, so you're under attack. You're not doing anything because you got two fronts to cover. So we'll just let you do that. Oh, and we ran out of supplies. That's unfortunate. Alright, right here for me. Thank you. Yeah, they're not really capable of putting up too much of a fight, even against limited units. Their navy's out and about now. So everybody's been begging me to use Marines. Or my Fallschirmjägers, my paratroopers. I'm gonna do it this time. I don't know if it's gonna work out well, but I'm gonna do it. And these my Marines? These are my Marines. I love my Marines. They are amazing troops. Super experienced, super effective. Strategic bombing. Oh, they're busy. You know, my planes are busy shooting down the Dutch Air Force. Operation Tulip, Windmill, Woodenshoe. Now, these guys, I feel like, are not terribly necessary down here. Rebase. Let's move them up. Someplace more effective. Alright, and what we're going to need to do is start thinking seriously about the invasion here. So, merge all these guys together. All these ships, perfectly capable. Carrying weight of 2,160. And let's see, where is it? Carrying weight of 1,300 for these guys. They must have gotten an upgrade. Oh, it looks like they're getting another one right now. What we're going to need to do is... right here. Rebase. Well, what I'm thinking of like, I put my Marines over there, because what I was thinking of doing is getting the paratroopers to take Plymouth, dumping units onto it, and hopefully I could get the paratroopers to actually drop on the correct province, because that is problematic sometimes. You know, take out this area, you know, take these two provinces, wipe these guys out, move into these two, so I have this limited frontage right here, bog down their troops, then hit Dover with the Marines. That's why I put those guys over there. Now I remember. That was my plan. Alright, Netherlands are crumbling. Now the Japanese will be able to take all the Dutch territories over there as well. Actually, they might actually be doing that. And forgive me for not zooming out, but I feel like zooming out tends to cause things to crash. Zooming out too much and things go to hell. Yeah, now they can start moving into all these areas over here. Yeah, they already have. Good. Nice. Alright, let's see. We can take this off. This one. I don't know if there's any others around. I wish there was an easy way to see it. But I know I probably left one on somewhere. Here we go. I can't get the Italians to stop giving me troops. I've given them back off screen and they just keep throwing them at me. But that might have been because I had those guys set on, you know, have an objective in my area. Broadcasting, that's more leadership. Should be international, I think. Alrighty. At least they are putting up a... at least they're trying. Dusseldorf getting intercepted. American bombers got nothing left in them. Bremen. Rocket interceptors are up and about. See, this is why I don't like air superiority, because then these guys never go back. They never go back to rest, and they can easily get wiped out. Huh. Gonna need to cool these guys off for a little while. But we did just bring in some more right here. So we're gonna put some on reserve. And the other ones are gonna be on air intercept. Like there. A shorter range. Engineers deployed. Armored engineers? Ah, some of the armored engineers are finishing. Good. Radar stations. Good. Good, good, good. That means my panzers are just about ready for the attack too. This is Panzer Group Guderian, yeah. We're gonna have a lot of infantry over here, I believe. Yep, a lot of infantry moving in. We got... oof, I gotta stop doing that. Grabbing entire, like, armies all at once. Any groups that are gonna be involved in the attack are gonna get attached to... nope, that's not the right... not Sud. To Nord. Attached to Nord. Panzer Group Guderian, attached to Nord. Who is led by von Bock. Good. Oh, huge air combat over Breda here. Again, my planes are getting pretty... I expected it to get pretty heated once we actually attack the Netherlands, because then they could come straight in over that territory. Industry. This one right there finished up. Long-range aircraft production. Alright, so... you guys are waiting. Infantry. Got a lot of infantry waiting here. You're not... this guy's not... this 6th Corps is not attached to anybody. 6th Army. Go over to Brest. Accept. And some of my best tanks, which were... which ones? Where'd he go? Can't find him. Straighters, Raiders. Where the hell did they go? Am I blind? Did I already move them? I must be blind. Oh, and these are these tanks that I apparently forgot about. Trying to find Panzer Corps that they're not attached to. 57th Panzer Corps in Berlin. I guess we have to use new Panzer Corps for him. Oh God. Hermann Goering's Fallschirmjäger tanks. 57th Panzer Division, there we go. Now that means I'd have to grab the 57th Panzer, our Panzer Army Corps, get them over here, attach him to one of the Panzer armies. Which I'm not sure which ones are in use right now. So we'll just move them over here. Here they are. Oh, they're going over there. That's where they're going. Okay. That's good. So we're going to wait for those guys to arrive, and then we're going to start the invasion, which will probably be the next episode, but that's okay. Attack. Attack everybody. Nijmegen. Bridging equipment, very good. Amphibious light armor, very good. A lot of V2s, very good. I think I actually got a bunch. Yep, I got a bunch there. Let's say I knew there was more V2s somewhere. Basically, I think what I was planning on doing is waiting for the invasion and blasting the shit out of some of their... Well, you know what? It's probably not going to make any difference because there's no way I'm going to be able to take care of all of their air bases, considering there's so goddamn many of them. I'll say I'm not trying to get into the sea. One, good, move. Arnhem and let's see. Where is it? That's Arnhem, that's Nijmegen, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Where's Eindhoven? That's the other one I'm looking for. Maybe it's not actually on... Oh, here's Eindhoven. So if anybody's familiar with Operation Market Garden, which was a massive airborne drop in the Netherlands, the objectives were to take the bridge crossings in Arnhem, Nijmegen, and Eindhoven here. I think I'm pronouncing those correctly. And it was a colossal boondoggle. A lot of captured British and American paratroopers. That's what basically happened there. So some of those guys did finish up. It looks like a lot of the only thing that's left is some mechanized infantry from those upgrades, and then it's done. Production queue is a flying now. And what we're gonna need... I'm not terribly worried about the Royal Navy, because I don't plan on actually trying to fight them one-on-one. But I am worried about the American Navy. That's going to be problematic later. So let's see. We have my primary fleet here, who's going to need a better leader. Superior tactician, fleet concentration, experience gain, experience bonus. Fort defense, out of supply bonus. Is there one that improves positioning? No, I guess we'll just take him. Even though he's not even 12. There we go. Alright, he can have 18 ships. So we have basically everybody here, minus my rebase right here. Minus my heavy cruisers, which are refitting right now, because they were using pretty much 1930s tech and nothing else. So, oh, structural improvements for landing craft, heavy assault gun advances, armored car designs. So let's go to production real quick. If I could actually hit the right button, which I almost never do the first time, I almost never hit the right button. Let's go to, well, it wasn't assault guns, but those are Stug F8s. The heavy assault guns are just Stug F blib 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 blibs. A lot of my tank destroyers were upgraded to these Stug Gs. I'm not using any Ferdinands right now, though. I'd love to. Wow, they only build in 92 days. I'd love to build Ferdinands. Don't know how effective they'd be, but it'd be fun. So let's have... Can I sprint right up here? Good. All these units, get them on the move. Alright, tank destroyer. Oh, tank destroyer advances. I have to check that now. Assault weapons. That's going to be a lot of upgrades, and they won't be ready in time, I don't think. And tank destroyers. Which is here. So let's take another look. Now my tank destroyers, they were Martyr 1s. Now they are... Martyr 2s. Nice. Alright, very good. Very good. I know you guys are so anxious for the assault on England. I am too. I am too. And I'm glad I could do this pretty easily with pretty limited amounts of troops. It just means that, I mean, I don't need if I put all like 3-4 million combat troops in England, I'd stress the supply limits. You know, I wouldn't be able to supply them. It would not work. I have to, you know, make sure I get my best troops over there and they're ready and raring to go. Let's see, 57th Army Corps. Make sure these guys are getting attached. 57th Army Corps. It's right here. He's got 4 Panzer divisions now that were unattached before. Needs a leader. I have a lot of fucking tanks. I have like 2 full Panzer armies now. And if those were completely full, that'd be 50 Panzer divisions plus SS Panzer divisions. Better not freeze on me. There we fucking go. Alright, we're gonna go for high skill level guys. So this guy right here, he looks great. Definitely gonna take him, give him a promotion, put him in charge of an army corps. Attach this to the 2nd Panzer Army, which is right in here, apparently. There it is. Had all these... The 2nd Panzer Army has... infantry? Oh. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? This is those weird assemblages of SS heavy tanks. I gotta... You know what I could probably do? Let's grab them all and get them, like, down here. All the SS troops, let's move them to a port as well. The Harv. There we go. Alright. I think I'm going to have to end this episode right here. I know it's been extremely slow, but I'm kind of doing that on purpose. I want to make sure we don't fuck anything up. Whoa! Medium tank gun advances. Short-barreled HE tank gun advances. An uprising down here again. So that's armor. It's this. And that's this. Nice. You know what? 45 tech? Let's go. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to end this episode right here. We started the invasion of the Netherlands. You guys are fully aware of what my plans are. We're gonna try to take Plymouth with airborne units. If it doesn't work, we will use our Marines to storm the beaches. We are going to try to cut off the British troops right here in Cornwall, destroy them, take these 2 provinces right here so there's limited frontage, draw the British forces down, then launch a naval invasion, hopefully at Dover, and what I would love to do is sweep up around London and cut off all of their troops that they brought down here right in this area. In the south of England. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.